Okay, things are set up. How's the volume? Hi Zero, how you doing? This should be a pretty relaxed stream. Complicated week.
Zog and his
Yeah.
acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
So this farming should be easier than when I do it with the dialogue. I can just stun him.
If you wanted a shot at me,
stab.
now's your chance.
Again, to trigger Slave to spawn in the region, you need to reach a combo streak of over 100. At least 100 or more.
Man swine! I received your threat. That is why I am here. Not hiding, but waiting. You think you've lured me out? Foolish Tark. It is I who have lured you to your death.
Of course, we can't see the count as we stab him in the back for some reason. So we'll know when they show up. I gave this guy thick skin, so, you know, he has more HP. Shouldn't be long now.
You maggot! Woo! You're really piling up the corpses. Allow me to add one.
I'm okay with the blue, but I don't like that he's riding Kagor, so that's a no. Anyway, I've been there to do a long stream until at least we get the Chosen. Almost a nice orc. Well, yeah, almost.
Shug is close by.
want such a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
I have to make sure that, you know, the other guy is gone.
Coming here was the second biggest mistake you ever made. The first was that death threat, and now you're gonna pay for both.
Am I tripping or he has Storbinger voice? Yes, he's voiced by Nolan North. So if I really wanted to, I could make this guy into a Stormbringer, but I don't feel like it. He's pretty basic to me. So, no thanks. I'd rather turn a Grog Burner or something. Telling you in advance, next Friday I'm not available. Alright. I'm not sure if I would stream next Friday. I know I'll be doing the weekend, so at least one day per weekend, Friday to Sunday.
What a nice little
So it
dance
depends.
you've done. What do you say, Tuck? Will you do a little dance for me?
I like the bright eyes, especially when they have the white pupils, because it looks really unique when you curse them. But he's a cargo rider again, so this sucks. I don't want cargo riders.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
White eyes lose their eyes effect with Iron Mask? I don't think they do. I think they... I mean, as they respawn, they cheat death. They don't appear to have them, but when you look back a second time, they get it permanently. Pretty sure. Hi Wade, how you doing?
Shug is close by.
Oh, and thank you for being the part of the Patreons, by the way.
Here I am.
Well, part
If
of
you
it.
wanted a
The
shot
first
at
one.
me, now's your chance.
Doing so-so as always, so no bad news means it's alright.
You very much doubt you'll survive this. But if you do, maybe this time I'll recruit you. You're nothing but trash. The explosion.
So yeah, Evil wanted me to find a chosen, hopefully one that's necromancer, but we all know that's not going to happen. I mean, I've got chosen slayers before, it's not a problem. But we all know that the chosens who can become necromancers are from grunt promotions. And I seriously doubt that to be spawned from this ambush would make a difference from the normal spawns. So if we get a chosen, good. I don't think I would necessarily just do this whole stream for a chosen if we get it early, but you know, we'll see what we get.
Man swine! Covered in orc blood, Tark. You've never looked better. Almost a shame to cut you down.
I wonder, I think hunters can use the triple strike? I'm not sure. We already seen Berserker Masters from this thing, so it's really messed up thing. Well, we can also see Olog Slayers, which is usually not a thing. I mean, it looks alright, it's just the issue is the... I don't really care for this guy.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by
We've
fire,
got time to
but
farm
Mordor is
those
not yet yours.
and get some good ones. What I find funny is when you get a Slayer Archer, which is just as useless as a Slayer Olog. But, you know.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger?
What I'm looking
Is he
for
too
is really a
scared to
title
show his
that's
face?
mixed. One time during my own farm, I got a wall to spawn, and the wall has the habit of spawning with his epic trait of you know, of tanks that they fully regenerate their HP. So it was unique to have this Slayer slash tank. It's still somewhere in my folders, but I'd rather get one live.
Good to see you again, my lord. Let's fight like real warriors.
I think my controller is starting to die, really. I bought a new one that I could change right now for, but I want to make sure that if I'm spamming buttons like this, that I would keep doing it on this old controller, and when it's fully gone, I'm going to replace it. But when I'm pressing button and it doesn't answer, it's just slightly frustrating. My dive stopping your video hit 1K. Madai Stormbringer? Was it not a Madai Spectre?
Gravewalker! You're quite handy with those weapons of yours. Now let me show you what I can do with mine.
Well, this log kinda matches his title. He sneaked up on me. I think this means that when you see him on the map, he's just going to randomly ambush you or something. I think Evil likes this face. Personally, I'm fine with the look of this guy. It's a shame that he doesn't have both shoulders. I like them having the both of them. But I'm not really impressed by this guy. I mean, I could get him a flamethrower if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I think I'll keep farming. I can get better.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
Zero, can you at least check on Twitch if the volume is alright?
Someone set a challenge, I answer.
Last time Twitch
But where
was
is my challenger?
messed up for some
Is
reason.
he too scared to show his face? Man, think you have the spine to face me? Then I rip it from your back. Die, scum!
So yeah, I'm pressing X to stab him. It sounds... at least. It's like I'm pressing X to stab and the controller hesitates. belong now.
Hey!
Ah, he's a rider. I saw it on the map.
Blood. Now I spill pigskin blood.
Not only are you an archer, but you're a cargo rider as well, so yeah. Sucks back because the regal also is a good one,
Mordor is not yet
usually.
yours.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
My temple is, you know,
Ranger!
blood.
Dark Lord's gaze
remove
is
this for now.
upon me. Your death will please him. I'll cut you apart! Blade sharp!
I was getting bored watching you fight. You got anything better? Anything nasty?
You kept stabbing him over and over. That's boring. True.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
I hope we do get something interesting this stream.
Manfred! When we're done here, you'll be tired and dead. I'll only be tired. Suffer at my hands.
Look at these bodies! We're two of a kind, Pink Skin. We get all tingly when the cutting starts.
Thrak. People like this name. So yeah, the Reckless usually spawns with scratches on his arm. I mean, he's not unique. And he's, you know, kind of basic as a warmonger.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not.
I want
yet
something
yours.
interesting.
Shug is close by.
You've got the shark head though, log. Nice.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
Again, check the map. The region, I mean.
You maggot! I'm not one for fancy words, but I am fluent in death. This is it!
best. I am also untouchable.
Let's look at this guy. I've been told that not many people have, you know, analog looking like this. I mean, he looks okay. And for once, the outlaw shoulder works with something. What do I do with this big guy over there? Do I keep him or do I throw him away? I mean, he's not really that interesting compared to what we could be getting instead. He's not even epic or anything, so yeah.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
What I really want is a title that shouldn't spawn as a slayer normally.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face? Man swine! I've longed for this opportunity. I relish it. Up to me, is it?
Nice work for man-filth. But let me show you how a real Uruk fights.
We got a potential necromancer. No, he's actually a full-fledged necromancer. But he's a cargo rider. And he's a hunter. Evil would probably like this guy because he doesn't mind, you know, Kaigons. Personally, I'm not impressed by the Kaigo. Maybe I would have kept him if he wasn't riding one. So yeah, we got the, you know, a necromancer to spawn. That's good.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
At least no one in the chat seems to be saying, no, keep this one. You don't like him, but I do.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. You! Go ahead. Put those tiny arms to work. Who knows? Maybe you'll make a scratch.
I can't hear that, but hear the penguin when he's talking to me like this.
My hands. Get back.
You know, it's like Penguin daring Batman to beat him up.
Your speed, your power, your strength. It's almost enough to impress.
They really like to spawn with mounts. Come on.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
Soft skins and leave the shrines alone.
Well, well, well. Now's your chance. Do you really think you'll succeed where so many others have failed? Bleed for me!
Again, Cargo Rider.
You're making me look bad showing off like that. Nobody makes me look bad. Nobody.
Seriously, quit riding those things. How many did we get to
Zog and
spawn
his
so
acolytes
far?
have been cleansed by fire.
I lost count
Mordor is not
already.
yet
I wasn't
yours.
paying attention.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face? Ranger! Let us not waste time. I've waited long enough. Let's fight like real warriors. Die, man-filth!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change controller at some point. Please give me one who's not riding a mount again. Nope, of course.
You fight good against this schrock. But let's see you fight a real Uruk.
Of course you're riding one. And now it's Shar Slayer, and you're riding a Kagor.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
It's like fishing a boot instead of, you know, anything else.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. You maggot! Let's see what you've got. So far, I'm not impressed.
We're going to hear all of his lines.
Man, Phil, that's enough of that. Now, you're going to have to deal with me.
Well, at least this one did not spawn with a Kagor. I don't know. Nah. Still better than the Kagor rider.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
Always have to check the region, making sure that, you know, the one that came before is not still around.
This isn't you! I will butcher you where you stand. You're nothing to me. Blade to blade.
Going to step away from this wall so I don't get the crowd's attention.
Enough of your flips and twirls, Tark. It's time you took on a real challenge.
Meat Hoarder.
You will be butchered!
Oh yeah, if it was the... No, it's not the same title. Oh, Enraged by Everything. If we had the Meat Cleavers, what's the title of the Savage? Meat Hooks. Meat Hooks would throw, you know, axes at you, even if they aren't, you know, berserkers. So yeah, Meat Hoarder is kinda the shield version that doesn't really do anything special. It has
acolytes have been cleansed by fire,
meat.
but Mordor is not yet
That's
yours.
all. But yeah, if we had the good meat hooks who would spawn as a slayer, he would be a killer.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. Man swine! Hope you're ready for a quick death. I've no taste for showmanship. I'll cut you apart.
when we see the highlighted grunts on the map, that's because they couldn't hear you. Of course, those in the crowd during the death threats are kind of deaf and blind until you damage enough the captain, but his gang, some of his members follow him. Hi Shadow Nazgul, how you doing?
You fight well. Now we'll see how well you die.
Seen my unashamed from the online conquest that you showed me? Seen my unashamed from the online conquest that you showed? I don't think so. Sorry. The online glitch. Yeah, the online glitch, yeah, sure. What? But yeah, unless you pin me in the Slayer log. Yes, Demon. So yeah, unless you pin me on Discord, I don't really always get notifications on the server. So yeah, this log is alright. I mean, I enjoy turning this guy into the Stitch usually just because he keeps his pants, and it's funny to think that, you know, the Stitch basically just sewed these body parts together. Yes, you sent it on Discord, but like I said, unless you pin me, I'm not always going to see what people post, share. A long time ago. I mean, if you find this and you tag me in, I'll look into it because, you know, there's a bunch of people who already shared a bunch of stuff on the server, so I can't really say which one is yours.
Shug is close by.
But yeah, I hope I get another wall.
Someone set a challenge, I answered. But
Or if I
where
get
is
the
my
chosen,
challenger?
at least I wouldn't
Is
have
he
to
too
stream
scared
7
to show his
hours.
face?
I'd be streaming maybe 3 or something.
I will butcher you where you stand. You are nothing to me. We're going to cut you apart.
Come here. I don't think they will hear me, but you know. Give me a good Slayer. One that would be worth saving.
Wait, what's going on? I'm gonna... Wait, better watch out!
A drunk. They're funny, but you can't really transform them. They are naturally deranged. Very funny characters. But yeah. I think they spawn as any, you know, they can be slayers, tanks,
Zog and his acolytes
destroyers,
have been cleansed by fire.
assassins, tricksters, base masters. I don't know. So this guy is not really unique. And like I said, I try to have one I can work on.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
Also, if people don't, you know, let me know in the chat, hey, save that one, I probably won't.
Ranger! Let us not waste time. I've waited long enough. Let's finish this.
Indeed, Evil. How you doing, by the way? Oh, and we did get a necromancer earlier. Not a chosen, but a necromancer. But I did not save him because he sucked. He was on the cargo rider as well.
You maggot! Enough! You've given it to enough of my lads.
He
I'm
was
here to
a
put
hunter.
You in your place.
I don't remember which tribe. Well, let me think. I think he, I don't know. It was a couple of spawns back. And the prankster usually spawns with decoys. Yes, he does. It sucks that, you know, he's an archer. So, archer slayers are useless. But his decoys would learn quickly, would adapt quickly, I guess. But that's it. So, you know, pranksters, they can be, you know, marksmen, they can be tricksters, assassins. I don't think they can be slayers, or I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm not going to save that one. Sorry. I don't care for a slayer archer.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Hi
Shag is
Yaroslav,
close
how are you
by.
doing? We've been farming slayers now.
Here
For a
I
bit.
am. If you wanted a shot
Most
at
of
me,
them are
now's your
unfortunately
chance.
riders, so they were already terrible. Some were archers as well, which makes them useless. Awesome. We had a necromancer, but he was also a cargo rider, so
Man swine!
he still sucked.
Let's see what you've got. So far, I'm not impressed.
But I really want something that makes me want to say, yeah, I'll save this guy. So yeah, if you don't know, you have to do a combo of 100 or more to trigger a slayer that is not on the map in the region. If you already have one in the region, it's the one who's going to ambush you. And this is the only way you can get a Nolog Slayer to spawn. Because usually they shouldn't. Almost there, I think.
Oh, wow! Now that you've got all those flips and twirls
Ah,
out of your
tactician.
system, what say we have a real fight?
I think you should farm some orcs with rare war paints. Dark brown goes hard with a curse skin. I mean, you need to farm merchants or, well, merchants bodyguards or Gorm the Digger's bodyguards if you want dark war paint. Well, not war paint, but you know, body paint and purple body paint. So why not frost sequences? Because I don't feel like it. Stabby stab is just easier, especially on this controller, which is going to die soon. Ushag the tactician. I believe this guy usually is a commander, but I think he can be any. Really, he can be trickster. I think he can be slayer as well. Too slow. Well, that's too
Zog
bad.
and his acolytes
It's
have been cleansed by fire,
the safest way
Mordor is not yet
for me to, get them to spawn, because if I do the frost and keep hitting him, I might just mess up at some point. He gets back up, he breaks my combo, which I have to reset, you know. But the stability stab technique is, pretty easy. You just have
Shug
to
is
make sure
close
that you
by.
don't stab more than 4 times. You take one small break and keep stabbing until, a Slayer spawns.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
And I've been, right and stabbing Ologs for a long time just to farm Slayers, so it's a nice change. Whatever makes you happy. I mean, it does, and also, like I said, it's easier on this controller that's dying.
Hey! Think you have the spine to face me? Then I rip it from your back.
You must be a father of Arya Stark.
Prepare for death, Ranger.
I don't think Arya wants to be a mother. She just wanted to explore the world at the end of, Game of Thrones. But yeah, I really liked Game of Thrones. I was late to the party to enjoy the series, but I still was there before season 8 came out, and then that was the huge disappointment. A huge waste of time. There's nothing worse during a series than seeing that the directors just stop giving a flying F about their series.
Yeah, typical. You really think
Oh,
you know
another
how to fight?
necromancer.
Oh, that is precious.
I think the fact that I'm level 65 on this one necromancer spawn, and this one is not technically a necromancer, but he could become one. It's only terrible the fact that he's an archer. Stability stab, Joffrey, Cersei, Lillian Payne, Shake the Champ. Joffrey, yeah. Cersei, definitely. Little Payne. Little Payne. Little Payne. Little Payne. That's the executioner, right? Am I wrong?
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor
Just
is
a little
not
pain,
yet
yeah.
yours.
Just a little bit. Pain. Who is Pain? Was it the old creepy old mute executioner.
Shug is close by.
Pain.
Here I am.
I haven't watched
If you
the
wanted a
series
shot at
for,
me, now's your
you know, a
chance.
couple of years now, so pain. You know, the main ones, we remember their names. Yes, he's a relative of Podrick Payne because they're from one noble. Ah, Podrick.
I've longed for
Podrick, the legend
relish it.
of the brothel. What did he do to those women? For them to say, no, no, keep your money and feel free to come back with us, visit us soon. Like, we need details. What did you do to those women? I think that's just the meme they wanted to create for this character. Even Various was, you know, like, what did he do? I think he was just, you know, a good listener and they just enjoyed its company more than anything. My favorite character was definitely Tyrion. I love his arc throughout the series. I hated how they handled it in the last ones, plural. Not only in the season 8. After this, he kept making mistakes because he's really good at, you know, the Game of Thrones. He's not a good tactician.
Woo! You're really piling up the corpses. Allow me to add one.
Another character rider. My favorite is Arya. Well, who doesn't like Arya in the series? And Jon. Well, Jon is alright. He's in my favorites too, but he's so dumb. Sorry, but he's just... But yeah, Jon is so... He was named King in the North, and what did he do? She's my queen. And you're surprised that people in the North just gave up on you? They just named you King in the North and you're just giving it up.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor
Garrison
is
him.
not
No!
yours.
We can always find a better one. This one sucked. He had a Caragor. My favorite is Jaime. I kinda like Ramsay because of the art with his crimson armor. Oh yeah, Ramsay was the kind of sadistic bastard that you enjoy, you know, watching torturing the other characters. It's like you hate him for what he's doing to the characters, but you kind of find him entertaining. Joffrey was just the little brat that's just never been, you know, punished by his father or his mother. He's just been allowed to do whatever he wants. He didn't have a father figure and just did whatever he wanted. He got spoiled. Jaime, they ruined his arc. They ruined him in the end. They truly messed up most
Shug is
characters
close by.
in the end. It makes me angry. You were finally with Brienne, and what did he do? At the end,
Here I
he
am.
just
If you wanted a shot
went
at
back
me,
to-
now's your chance.
And if people are like, "Ah, you're spoiling the series," it's like the series been out for years now. Ramsay, the most ruthless in the history of TV. Yeah, I really love this acting. It really looks like he enjoyed his role, and I really enjoyed him. At least he went out before, they ruined this character. Poor Ramsay though, all of his surroundings were poisoned by his enemies.
You're ready for a quick death. I've no taste for showmanship.
Isn't it a shame? Yeah. But yeah, the actors really did a good job. It's just the writing from the directors, D&D. It just, messed the whole thing up. Well, he killed the giant to himself. Can you show your ore collection? I'm curious. My ore collection. Look, I don't really have an ore collection just yet. I've got the bunch spread out, but I think I would make a video at some point showing my favorites. Because I have a bunch that I'm planning to work on, and I've done a lot of recording on them, so it would be
Very impressive.
a compilation of
moves
my
like that,
favorites
you could
in
almost
a
defeat
future
me.
video. If it ends up, being uploaded. So yeah, it's my second actually. I've had one yesterday when I was practicing the farming from this guy. You want me to keep him just because of his pants, or just, I mean, sure, I'll keep him. Alright, I'll keep him just for you. I have to get rid of, my guy first. Or I can just quit the game. His stats. I mean, it doesn't have any immunity so far. Hopefully it doesn't have too many weaknesses that
You're dead.
can't be. I personally... Oh, I'm collecting chosen logs with war paints on them. Oh, Evil loves to collect chosen logs. And he asked me, also dared me to try to get one from, Slayer farming. So yeah, there, Evil. Are you happy? I've got your Paint Seeker Slayer. His rival. Okay. I'm going to look for a worm so we can see his default stats. Haven't chosen all logs with purple war paint at Minas Morgul, but he's dead. Ah, sorry. Let him murder Shaq. Well, he doesn't need to. Supposed to cheat death. Ah, at least. I've got one with bronze armor and black war paint on him. Bronze mystic armor. Ah, well, yeah. They do spawn with those because of what we call Titan merge from gun promotion. He's beast fodder. Hey, evil! He has no fear. So technically he's not that bad. Hero's Lab. I am a proud of a gem. A trained black body paint, red war paint. The chosen necromancer, commander. 6 immunity. Sadly I trained him right before we got to know frost can be 6 immunity. So nice, I need to farm some more log slayers and train it. Alright, so I'll make this guy a backup. And we get back to farming. So yeah, this is what we're looking for unique captains. So 601, you're saved in there. And we get back in. I would probably keep some chosen slayers for that. Yeah. The only thing about slayer logs is that they adapt quickly. So you try to jump on them, and instead of you can do whatever you want, they'd adapt and say like, no, get off me. If you're trying to stab them many times with executions, like, no, enough.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I don't think they can get fast learners at all as well. But yeah, he did have fast learner this SoW. Did you see it? He had it.
Shug is close by.
I'm telling you, they learn quickly. That's the only thing about Slayer logs. Yes. You can check, I can't. Because, you know.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
But yeah, Slayer logs have the fast learner. Yes, in the actual stats, he has fast learner.
Ranger! Coming
He
here
has the
was
triple
second
strike, which he
biggest
doesn't
mistake you ever
use,
made. The
which he
first
doesn't
was that
use
death
because,
threat.
you know,
And
it's
now
broken.
You're gonna pay for both.
And he has fast learner.
Bleed for me!
So yeah, next time we get an Nolog, you'll see they do have the fast learner. Because, you know, he's a slayer. Sadly, you cannot get flamethrower anymore, cause guys, and it's a recent discovery. Nolog has over 3 years. But yeah, like I said, my pain seeker, pain lover, he has everything perfect, I think. The only thing is that he has beast fodder, which can be removed.
Must be why no one likes me.
The Swift cargo rider again.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed.
Oh, never mind,
by
Elmi.
fire,
I see on my screenshot that one of my log slayers has fast runner. Yes, I told you. They do. They are slayers. They learn quickly.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
You cannot get the Corona chosen that has not spawned as one by killing you. And it's only a theory, but we're guessing that it's not going to affect the chosen that would spawn from being a slayer. But who knows?
But waiting. You think you've lured me out? Foolish talk. It is I who have lured you to your death.
Hey, I dazed you. That's not fair, I dazed him. He's ambushing me, but you know, that's because he's been created to be a slayer. So it's not really the same as being randomly spawned the usual way. So who knows? Because Ologs aren't supposed to be slayers to begin with. Well, he's not a natural slayer. He just spawned because I'm forcing slayers. Maybe to the third category. Well, that's the thing. They spawn as the class they should be. Because if I were to summon Caragors to get Beastmasters to ambush me, then it wouldn't change a thing, but the fact that they spawn as Slayers...
Never seen some of those moves before. And I mean never to see them again.
Repeat after me, Caragor Slayers suck. They all do. Without exception. Shag is just like, can you stop stopping me now? Not yet.
Zog and
I'm
his
not done
acolytes
with
have
you.
been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I mean, for 5 years, people thought that you lose necromancy forever if you change orc weapon. Yeah, it's only through garrison that they lose the ability. I also noticed that when when a Nuruk is terrified by flies, and you drop a nest on their head, they can turn into the infested or of the flies. Just, you know, not with pale skin. They don't change skin color, and they don't turn legendary. But if you send them through the garrison, they can't change anymore, even if you drop a nest on their head. They're just going to run away.
Shug is close
So,
by.
yeah, this is something I noticed as well. The garrison really ruins your orcs.
Someone set a challenge.
The stabbing shall continue.
But
Yes,
where
it
is
shall.
my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
Well, we had to torture Astamo for weeks before, so this is his turn.
Good
Any
to
orcs
see
on
you
Kagor
again,
suck, except my
my
Slayer
lord.
legend. Gets enraged immediately, then gets off his Kagor to kill everything.
Give up, worm.
I mean, I wish they gave us the possibility to just get them to abandon their Kagors as that move. Just a little stab. You monster. What, because I got rid of the unclean? I told you, I hate Kagor riders. The only exception I would accept would be the Iron Mount, because that's basically the whole deal about this guy. From stabbing a Nolog captain to stabbing a Nuruk captain. Yeah, it's a nice change. No, I meant the shack torture. You could be cleaning up. No!
Look at these bodies! We're two of a kind, Pink Skin. We get all tingly when the cutting starts.
Not only are you a Kagor rider, but you're an archer as well, so you're double useless in a fight. A title that has not ever spawned in anyone's game from Celebrimbor's missions. You know when he told you about the theater, the Iron Mount, the Tricky, etc.
Zog and his acolytes have been
There's the
cleansed by fire,
Grog
but Mordor
Hoarder
is not yet yours.
that doesn't spawn. Why is that? That would be, you know, one of those I'd like to hear more. You could pair him with the drunk in your fortress. You'd have one voiced by GB Blanc and one voiced by Steve Blue. Two drunks having fun together.
Shug is close by.
True Iron Mount is pretty cool looking. Yeah, it is.
Here I am.
I
If you
mean,
wanted
I
a
don't know
shot at
why.
me, now's
Imagine
your
if they
chance.
unlocked other titles from DLCs as well, like the Lawless or the Spider. No, the Sand Spider, the Lawless, the Ring
Very
Master.
much doubt you'll survive this.
No, the
But if you
Ringmaster, the
do,
Ringleader.
maybe
What
this
was
time
his title?
I'll recruit you.
Yeah. Imagine those.
Death and blood.
Why aren't they available, really? But yeah, the Lawless, you wouldn't be able to, you know, set him up in a fortress, I think, because, you know, he has no tribe. But you could keep him like your bodyguard or something. I mean, you could keep him in your fortress as a war chief, but not as the Overlord, because that wouldn't work. But yeah, they had a lot of opportunities to make money from releasing DLCs of different tribes and such, but no, WB just decided, let's patent the Nemesis systems, and nobody else does anything similar until 2036, and then let's put an end to the development team for the game.
Finally! I was watching you for so long, waiting to see if you were worthy of facing me. Clearly you are. I only wish it didn't take so long for you to show it.
I would even pay money. Yes, I would pay money. I would pay a reasonable amount of money for patches for this game. Just, you know, to keep it alive and working even now. Because there are some bugs that really infuriates me. I would be releasing patches to this game with new content. I wish I could also mod this game, not to make it crazy, but to be able to patch. I would look for the missing textures on meshes, like the helmet for the machine tribe and stuff. I would patch those. I did this for Skyrim in my game. I could do this in this game if I knew how. New tribes, new weapon, new zones, new titles, new execution modes, cars, new features. Yeah, it would keep the game alive. But no, WB is just as dumb as Nintendo with the, you know, copyright strikes again. Other gaming companies. But seriously. Hi Dynamic, how you doing? But yeah, like I said, it's not just the fact that they ended it all. It's just that they patented the Nemesis systems and nobody else can do anything similar. Yeah, one thing I would fix, first of all, Evil, I would fix the issue I have with the fact that they made it so you can't have one with a hook on his arm and his leg. If you look at the dismembered title in Shadow Mordor, you have a hook on one arm and a hook on the leg. Why is it not the case in Shadow War? Both missing eyes? Sure, imagine
Your
the
speed,
possibilities.
Your power, your strength. It's
Double
almost
hooks,
enough to
yeah.
impress.
Imagine a Stonebringer, okay, that you do the execution that chops off both of his arms. He would come back with a claw or a hook and the Nazgul arm. Imagine. Enraged by injury. Good for you, but you're still an archer, so you're useless.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not.
But yeah,
yet
there are
yours.
many things I would love to patch in this game. Oh, I would also do a slight modification in the duration, the wait duration for the Death Cheaters. I would make it so it lasts only 5 minutes, just like in Shadow Mordor. That way, it would
Shug
be
is
so
close
much
by.
easier for people to get what they want from this game. Just to change from 30 minutes wait to 5 minutes.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where
In
is
Shadow
my
Mordor,
challenge?
you kill
Is
somebody,
he
wait
too
5 minutes, and
scared to
poof,
show his
he comes
face?
back. Why did they change it to be draining in Shadow War? Events happening for the player. I don't think I could do.
I will butcher you where you stand. You're
I mean,
nothing to
I
me.
could try to increase the limit of Death Cheaters. That's something I could try looking into if I could mod the game, but you know. The duration for Death Cheaters, the limit of Death Cheaters, I would make sure there are no broken corpses from shaming. I would make it so cargo riders are rare. Or maybe cargoes are only available from gifting them one. But yeah, my main focus would be fixing the textures on meshes. Oh yeah, increase the time as chance to do. Yeah. But like I said, I have no tools, no program to, work on those files. So I can't do diddly. Making characters actually strong in pit fights. Or maybe making them not break the AI.
Ready! I am impressed. I am also untouchable.
Ah, we got a giant. I mean, imagine if they actually made him taller. Oh, he already starts with 5 immunities. And a gang of Orogs. make the giant actually giant. Imagine. Oh, I would make it so you could randomly get, I don't know, to transform Bruce's brothers into legendary scars and whatnot. Imagine. Does triple strike even work on an Olog? No, it does not. The only thing really the Ologs can do as Slayers is learn quickly. And yeah, this guy doesn't have the quick learner. That's weird. Intel. I mean, I don't have an Intel. He's gonna lose arrow proof for days. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vidish. We'll see if he gains weaknesses out of nowhere. He's probably terrified of everything. Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, I'm going to change the difficulty again to get more worms to spawn. But seriously, why did they make it so they spawn with easy? They already have the annoying explosion when you're setting up the difficulty higher, so it's, you know, already annoying. The fact that they made them scarce is, yeah. Terrified school, fast learning, yeah. Overwhelming fear or something, so he's terrified of Tyan. So let's see, he's got his 5 immunities plus Devoted Master. So yeah, this guy doesn't have the fast learner. I'm pretty sure I saw the fast learner on the Pain Seeker we got. Ah, yeah, he got fear of pinning and terrified of ghouls. So the big guy is terrified of the little ones. Well. You can give it to them. Okay. So what do I do with this guy? Do I keep him or do I trash him? Yeah, the worms at higher difficulty are just annoying to catch up. So I don't know why they just made them scarce because you're increasing the difficulty. If you had a bunch of worms everywhere that you're trying to catch and they keep, throwing bombs at you, it's much more difficult than having a few of them. So you want me to trash him? Alright. I'm still going to look at our Pain Lover to see if he has the Quick Learner. I'm pretty sure he had Quick Learner. Just because I'm going to check is going to show me that I'm wrong. Imagine you have a bunch of worms you're trying to catch for intels and they are running away with bombs, just stunning you out of nowhere.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
So let's see. No, he didn't have it. Maybe it's the... It needs to level up. Even if he's 78, doesn't mean that if I went to, you know, level him up normally, he wouldn't gain anything. Because you can see he has no immunities or anything. He spawned higher level, but doesn't mean that, you know, he wouldn't gain anything. He doesn't have flamethrower. I can give it with class epic. I mean, I have the backup so we can see. No, that's not what I meant to do. We'll check.
Dog.
Like, it gets really annoying when worms just use bombs. Yeah, and they can actually hurt you pretty bad.
Lisak.
As well, you can remove execution vulnerability by using... I know. Oh, class epic on Slayers.
Lisak.
Rare knowledge. So, training champion? He didn't get it.
Lisak.
He's epic, but it doesn't show. I just noticed it. What if I make him legendary?
Lisak.
Just keep doing trade swap.
Lisak. Lisak.
We'll need to shame it to second him. I mean, I would look at this in another stream, I think. I'll get back to farming Slayers, because this is basically what I'm streaming for. We've got this guy, at least, so we can always work on him another time. Shaming gives both back. Well, good. Well, I would do it during online conquest, and that would be for a different stream, probably. Like I said, I'd rather focus on trying to get other titles, because I can't transform anyway the Pain Lover, Pain Seeker into anything. I can only turn him into the Painless from Deranged.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a
I
shot
can
at
feel
me,
it.
now's your chance.
That's the worst thing you can do to a masochist, really. To remove the ability to feel pain. basically deranged, big version of
was the
Baldur
second biggest mistake you
from,
ever made.
you know, God of War.
The first was that death threat, and now you're gonna pay for both.
So, what are your bets? What are we going to get next? Another cargo rider, I bet. Oh, never
You
mind.
fight well. Now we'll see how well you die.
We've got a Harry. You're a hairy wizard. So yeah, he's got Slayer Pants, Slayer Pants, Tracker, Chest Piece, Beastmaster's, you know, shoulder pads. He's a fast learner. This one is a fast learner. Can you check if he has fire days, please? I mean, I can, and yeah. I'll definitely keep this one as well, because I can also transform him. I hope we get a cool defender, Savage from the Dark on Mystic Tribe next time. That hairy, it looks really cool. Yeah. Have you been here when I talked about how I got the wall once during my own time? I got the wall who usually spawns with his tank epic trait, and he did spawn as a slayer with his tank epic trait, so that would be really something to get another one. Harry always has fire days naturally spawn. He probably does. We'll see. Unremovable. Nah. We'll see. Imagine. Can you imagine if I have a unique Harry? Well, I actually already do as a Slayer, but imagine me if I had one who's not dazed by fire. Finger crossed. Nope, he's still dazed by burning, of course. Still, I got the Slayer. I'll save this one as well. Definitely. And we're getting back. We're going back. You should keep all log slayers you find, then make a video. I mean, I had one who was the... What was he? Was he the stench or the bloated earlier in the stream? But still, he was... Yeah. We had also the sneak. But I like those with both shoulders.
Zog and his acolytes have been
Did you
cleansed by
find your
fire,
chosen?
but Mordor
Not
is
yet.
not yet yours.
And he's probably not going to be a necromancer. We already know this. But we could find a Nolog, and we did find a couple of necromancers in this stream. Well, actually, one
Shug is close by.
real necromancers and two who are cursed from the spawn and can become necromancers, but
Here
haven't
I
yet
am.
got it
If you
chosen.
wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
But nobody ever recorded a video like that. Well, nobody's like me. Oh, we've got a bot on Twitch. Somebody report and ban them, please.
Coming here was the second biggest mistake you ever made. The first was that death threat, and now you're gonna pay for both. Die, Glob!
I'm going to farm chosen slayers and train it to 6 immunity. I just gotta check if my low speed save and then grind all the way to Shadow Warriors as well. Ah. Thank you for, getting rid of the bot. Thank you, Dynamic. Because you only tried it with Celebrimbo yet? Yes, because I hate Nazgul Tarian. Where's that Olog you used? Astamur is in vacation. He's somewhere. He's still saved somewhere. But he's, getting his back healed. Should still work end game. I mean, in theory, yes, it should still work. But I would start a new game from scratch to go all the way to the end game. So we're using a stupid auto. Takes longer.
Hey! Your speed, your power, your strength!
It doesn't take
It's almost
really
enough
longer
to
because we're still stabbing one. And it's the safest, option, because I could mess up the combos, and if he gets back up, hits me, I get to reset the whole thing. The grinder, I don't like the fact that he only has one shoulder pad. He's pretty basic. Read posts, all posts. That's what I did. I rushed through game and was even HPing orcs during missions and sent them all out. Should still work in the game. I will not kill any orc. And none is empty. I was doing everything to avoid any experience. Yeah, good. HP orcs doesn't give any experience. I know.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Slaughter, Savage, Slayer, usually strong. Yeah, but could be stronger. If you have a mid-rook, he's throwing axes like a berserker would. So, you know. So he would be throwing axes, he would be doing the triple strikes, and he would be throwing cleavers. It would be a monster. Imagine if we were to turn him into, I don't know, the Flame of War as well. He would be throwing bombs too.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
But yeah, the meat cleaver would be a killing machine.
Ranger! I received your threat.
But
That
with
is
my
why
luck,
I'm
I
here.
would get one
Not
riding a
hiding,
Kagor,
but waiting.
or
You think you've
plagued
lured
with
me out,
5
foolish Tark. It
terrors
is
or
I who have lured
fears
you
that can't be
to
removed.
your death.
Yeah, slaughters are second
They'll promote me for this.
to marauders, simply because, you know, marauders have their crossbow and slaughters have their cleavers, which I love. The other tribes are meh compared to it. I really like the machine tribes look. I like the colors. I like the outfits. But their hook, it's only to reference the scorpion skill, but it's meh. Slayer or log with no chance. That would be the dangerous or the terror. Is it the terrors? I don't know. Terrors are my favorite personality. Yellow war paint or like. I mean, I find most terrors as, you know, decent captains.
Man, Phil, never seen some of those moves before. And I mean never to see them again.
Again, Kaggle Rider. Black Heart for better look. Ah, yeah. Black Heart is from the Dark Tribe. Yes. I've got one decent Black Heart. Blade Master. Beastmaster waiting for training. He's black too. I mean, you farmed him from, you know, the merchant's bodyguard, so yeah. Personally, I don't like it because to me it looks weird. The purple or the dark skin on Orlogs is just... I'm not a fan from the machine that looks purple or
Shug is close by.
dark either because, I don't know, looks wrong to me. Ah, the naturally dark skin. Yeah, I like those too.
Someone set a challenge.
I like those on
But
a
where is my challenger?
machine.
Is he too scared?
Especially
to
if
show
they
his
are
face?
from the machine tribe. It looks really good. Ah, like my dog? Like dog? There's a metal head though. Ah, okay. I loved finding Dog the Dark in Shadow Mordor back then.
You maggot! Very much doubt you'll
It sucks
survive
that I
this.
couldn't
But if you
get
do,
more
maybe this time
before they
I
closed down
recruit
the
you.
Nemesis Forge. It's a shame. What really bothers me is the lack of Shadow Mordor names in Shadow of War. I would also add this to the game if I could mod it. I would make the name Kaka available again in the game. Imagine. That way you wouldn't be, you know, dreaming of getting your hands on my tracker in GitLab. Get your own, I think. Imagine. I don't think WB would, you know, do anything legally against me if I were to mod the game. It's not like I create my own game using the Nemesis Forge, I would simply patch it. But I don't have the programs for it. I cannot open the files. And I would need to unpack them. No, I need to unpack them first and then pack them again.
Now that you've got all those flips and twirls out of your system, what say we have a real fight?
Seriously, what's up with the cargo riders? They really love their
Zod and his
cargoes.
acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
My hand is starting to get cramps. That's a great start if I'm
Shug is
going
close
to
by.
do a 7-hour stream. Hopefully we get a chosen soon. So I wouldn't have to do a 7 hours.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance.
I doubt I would do a 7 hours anyway.
You! Good to see you again, my lord. I'm the best.
Yeah, if the cramps in my hand don't go away, I won't be able to go through 7 hours. Definitely not. So I'm saying maybe 4 hours. It's already a long time streaming, 4 hours, so, you know.
Hey! You fight good against this schrock. But let's see you fight a real Uruk.
At least this one is not riding a cargo, but he's nothing special. You're a nobody that people won't remember.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I have to give cargo to Shag, but I guess it wouldn't prevent anything. No, it wouldn't. It would simply make him worse.
Shug is close by.
And I'd have to kill his cargo before killing him. Well, stabbing him. I haven't killed him yet.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at
Don't
me,
really
now's
need
your
to.
chance.
He's also a champion, so he doesn't need a mount.
Man swine! Think you have the spine to face me? Then I rip it from your back. Suffer at my hands.
No, I don't think it would prevent it. I seriously doubt it. I think it's simply more likely to spawn with the cargo depending on your level.
I wouldn't be too impressed with your self-talk. Now you've got a true challenge on your hands.
Ah, Blood Hunter. One of the titles that spawns, you know, one with the assassin mask. He looks decent, but again, pretty basic. Although I'm just giving a slight massage to my hand, so I can keep going. I'm not going to keep this one.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
And to give him a cargo, I need to recruit him again, give him one, force the betrayal, and, you know, send another death threat. Which would be a couple more steps than, you know, I feel like doing
SoW
right
is
now.
close by.
Someone set a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face? You! Let's see what you've got. So far, I'm not impressed. Get overheat the machine!
Come here. A bit further away from
Comes the explosion!
the group.
You're really piling up the corpses? Allow me to add one.
Don't want archers.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
SoW is close by.
If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. I will butcher you where you stand. You are nothing to me. I'll cut you apart.
You've got some skill with the blade, but as you're about to see, not quite enough.
Nah. Another basic. At least this one's not riding a cargo, but yeah. Basic. It's still funny how, you know, the weaponsmith, you know, complimented my,
Zog and
you
his
know,
acolytes have
moves
been
with the
cleansed by
blade.
fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Weaponsmith, the only orc that ever gave me good spiller sword. What
Shag
is
is
good
close
spiller
by.
sword?
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face?
Might gain per target hit by a glaive. Ah,
Ranger! Well, well, well. Now's your chance. Do you really think you'll succeed where so many others have failed? Blade to blade. That's enough of that. Now, you're going to have to deal with me!
No. One look was
Zog and
enough.
his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Shug is close by.
Someone sets a challenge, I answer it. But where is my challenger? Is he too scared to show his face? Nonsense! Let us not waste time. I've waited long enough. Today you die!
I'm thinking, is there any dagger that, you know, makes you deal more, you know, I don't know, hits to increase the combo? Might be useful to have one for this guy. Save us a lot of time.
Well, now that you're warmed up, we can have ourselves a fair fight, Gravewalker.
It's the second Swift we've got on the cargo.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
He wasn't too quick to appear on this one. He waited for me to be about to hear the last chance dialogue from the guy. to check my saves. Alright.
Shug is close by.
So what should I do? Should I end the stream after 3 hours, which is going to be in 15 minutes,
Here I
or
am. If you wanted a shot at
4
me,
hours?
now's your chance.
Because I'm definitely not going to make it to 7. Oh. For a moment there, my controller would not respond to my order to make him turning around.
I'm not one for fancy
Any
words,
chosens
but
today?
I am
Not yet.
fluent in death.
And we never know if we're actually going to get any in 7 hours. But, you know, my hands are getting serious cramps. I'm massaging them to extend the gameplay. But, you know. Sometimes I don't even have to worry about it, but there are days my hands just won't cooperate.
Ready? You spilled a lot of Uruk blood. Now I spill pigskin blood.
I know he's saying ready, but he's a cargo rider, so no. Just no.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire.
I see a cargo, I say no. Unless he spawns as the Iron Mount, which would be the only exception. I even said no to a Necromancer earlier.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. Man swine! I've longed for this opportunity. I relish it.
trying to ignore the pain in my hand, but starting to become much more difficult than I anticipated. I don't think I would even make it 4 hours. I might, you know, continue the stream during the weekend the other day. Tomorrow and the day after, maybe. Because it's starting to really affect the stabbing.
So you've gone and made a fool of my lads, have you? Suppose I should stick around and show them how it's done.
Because I'm trying. But when my hands are starting to cramp like this, I can't do much. I'm trying. But it's like playing with nails in my hand. So probably going to wait until I reach 3 hours of stream, and I'll continue tomorrow. Because yeah, I do what I can, but it's just physical pain. It's not because I don't want to, because you know me, I can do many things that are boring for a long time, and I won't mind that
Shug
much.
is close
But
by.
physical pain is just unbearable.
Someone sets
So
a
yeah,
challenge,
I
answer it.
bought
But
some
where is my
arthritis gloves
Is he too
the other day,
scared to show his face?
and I'm not sure if they are actually doing anything other than compressing my hands.
Hey! Dark Lord's gaze.
I
is
would
upon
need
me.
kind of
Your death will please him.
exoskeleton for my hands. Exoskeleton gauntlet or something. Yeah, right. I reached 3 hours and that will be all for tonight. So, yeah. Because right now I'm playing through the pain. Like I said, there are days I can play without troubles an entire day, but there are times where it just won't work. Another.
You're quite handy with those weapons of yours. Now let me show you what I can do with mine.
That's the second Taylor we got this stream. I said no to the other guy because, you know, he had only one shoulder and that's the same for him. How the stab is, it adds up. That's why I'm gonna do frost sequence with refreezing orcs at the end. I just spam one button, not hurt my hand. I have some issues with left hand as well from time to time. Yeah, me it's the right hand. My right hand, it's like I used to be able to play on the keyboard, mouse and keyboard before, in, you know, when I was like a teenager, until my hands would start to turn into claws when I'm trying to type, and then I would get some serious cramps, and the pain is just too much. That's why I'm usually playing with the controller. It's much more comfortable for my hands, but even
Zog
then,
and his
after a
acolytes
while...
have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
5 daggers with throat, great as 5 to strike. I would master my own way to reach 100 fast and easy. Good! So yeah, I probably got enough time for one more farming, and then we'll see if I continue tomorrow or, you know, next weekend. It depends if my hand, you know, if it feels better, good. If not, it's probably going to be a weekend not using it.
Shug is close by.
Here I am. If you wanted a shot at me, now's your chance. Manville! Hope you're ready for a quick death. I've no taste for showmanship. I'm the best. Time. Down. Gotcha! On the machine!
Oh yeah, we haven't got one chosen this stream. Maybe the next time, maybe tomorrow if, like I said, my hand feels better. Maybe I'll change my controller. The other one might feel more comfortable. Yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Ranger! Enough of your flips and twirls, Tak. It's time you took on a real challenge.
This one looks decent, and oh, he changed his face again. He's got an ugly one. No thanks. Well, at least we got 2 Ologs that are looking interesting. And we'll see the next stream. So, yeah. I think that will be all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day or a nice evening.